we should also debate whether it's better to like or subscribe. Or maybe both.
Who do we think is the better overall wrestler here between these two? Two legends. No disrespect to either one. We both love both.
We're going with who's the better wrestler?
Yeah, I mean, but you know what?
Or better career so far?
No, we're going to go wrestler and be subjective because we could talk career too. But, we're going to take presence. Now, I'm saying, I know where you're going with this. That Charlotte is one of the greatest of all time. So there's no disrespect to Mickie, but there's very few people that can. So I'll just ask you this. Is Charlotte, in your mind, the greatest female wrestler of all time?
Charlotte is not only the greatest female wrestler I've seen of all time, she might be the greatest pure wrestler, period, I've seen of all time. And now, don't get me wrong, I lean towards Kurt Angle, I lean towards, obviously, her father's in the conversation. Yeah. He's done all right for himself. But Charlotte, to me, and I'm not Charlotte's biggest fan. I don't always like the way the matches are put together. I think that sometimes, she seems like she could be a bit of an jackass, but she's fucking amazing.
So I'm not going to... I like Charlotte Flair. I'm not know if I'm going to go that far. She's one of the greats, and I do think she is a better wrestler than Mickie if we're just talking pure wrestling ability, because Charlotte isn't that. I'm going to say top 3 of all-time women when it comes just to in the ring. But that being said, since he brought up career, I'm still going to go Charlotte Flair because she's like the only woman to actually headline a WrestleMania, and I'm not talking one of like the night 2 WrestleManias. Yeah. Her, Ronda Rousey, and Becky Lynch did it.
And they stole the show. They didn't just have main event it. They fucking delivered.
Yeah, and Charlotte says, and that's no knock on Mickie, who's had a hell of a career in the TNA Hall of Fame. I expect her to be in WWE Hall of Fame someday. She's fantastic, but when we're comparing with Charlotte Flair, at least at this side of the table, we're going to tell you we think Charlotte Flair is there's very few women. If we're going to compare careers, I think the only one I'm thinking off the top of my head, you're going to have to look at like Becky Lynch.
Yeah, Becky Lynch.
Mercedes.
I mean, you could go Mercedes in there. Mickie James is on par with Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus, if you want to make that comparison, then absolutely. And Mickie might actually win that one because of her time in TNA, because her career lasted longer. She might actually win that one. But you put her up against Becky, Sasha, hell, you put her up against Bayley. I'm not sure that Mickie James wins.
Before we leave this subject, I'll take this comment. Randy Oscar, is Mercedes having a better run in AEW or WWE? I'm going to go WWE only because she has main evented at least, one of the WrestleManias. It was a night 1, and she's had so many titles there, but the jury's still out because she has to at least win the AEW Women's World title, I think, for this to be, in a discussion.
I'm going to go WWE, but for a different reason. I'm going to go WWE because she spends more time wrestling away from AEW than she actually does in AEW. She's won championships all around the world now, but it's bringing her away from the promotion. So you're not seeing her as much as you did in the WWE. That being said, she does still put together great matches. Her match with Toni Storm was fantastic. Her matches with Chris Statlander are fantastic. It's hard to hate on her.